Yes, may Mara protect us all.
Mara protect us both.
I'm so sorry. Khajiit will see that someone comes to help you guys. And at least give you decent burials. Problem is... if Khajiit brings you to the entrance, and there are Falmer here. Okay, so this keeps going. Let's not do that. Umana's journal. It's been about a week since Vali went missing. Okay, so let's count the people. We've unfortunately found both Khajiit. So that's 3 left. If Vali went missing, that doesn't bode well. Because we don't know that that body was Vali. But it could have been. So and also... yeah, so we've only really found 3 of the expeditions. We still have the 2 left. Vali... well, no, wait. The 2 Khajiits. Maybe those 2 bodies up top were not 2 of the 7 that we were counting? So maybe we still have... oh, Khajiits, no, not quite sure. There was never a real accurate count of... okay, let's just never mind that. Khajiit is still upset thinking about the poor Khajiit brothers. Khajiit couldn't help her mom either, but she was only 3, so there really wasn't anything she could have done. Let's read the journal, Zahjira. It's been about a week since Vali went missing, and now Endrast is gone too. We found blood leading over to the barred-off doorway. Oh, Khajiit saw that blood. But Sala seems to think that they found a way through and that they're trying to cut him out of the discovery. He keeps saying that we need to press on. We've managed to break through into another section of the ruins, an animalculary, where the dwarves would produce their automatons. We learned the hard way that the metal creatures are still alive in there, and it hasn't improved Yag's mood at all. She holds that the Khajiit brothers aren't involved with the disappearances and has been keeping a hard eye on Sulla. So they've been suspecting each other. Khajiit rather suspects the Fulmer. The rations have all but run out, and we're going to have to decide soon whether to brave the storm or try to push further into the ruins. I don't know if the echoes of screams I've heard in my sleep are those of our missing comrades, or my own nightmares. Well, guys, this leads deeper. And just trying to decide what to do. Khajiit doesn't really want to leave them here. But on the other hand, they're fairly close to the entrance. Tell you what. Khajiit will make a note on her map and we will send someone to come collect their bodies. Does that sound like a good idea, Quadojo? Because really, at this point, no matter where we take them, the Falmer, until we can be sure that we can get rid of them out of here, could still come and take their bodies. At least in the lighthouse, we were reasonably sure it was okay. Well, actually, to be quite honest, Khajiit didn't even think of it at that point. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Khajiit doesn't like just leaving them here, but taking it at the entrance. Well, if there's Falmer here, they will get them anyway, because there's that barred entryway, and they had blood leading to it, so there must be a way to open it. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We will send a party here after to reclaim the bodies. And get them a decent burial. Because the one who is addicted to skooma, even if he did murder his brother, he was not in his right head. And his brother was only trying to help him. How much longer is this? Oh. It lasts quite a long time. Well, Khajiit doesn't really want to continue forward while this light is on. So, you know what? Yeah, let's take the bodies to the front. We will do this as quickly as we can, and with respect. I'm sorry I had to kill your brother, and I'm sorry we weren't here in time to help you and your brother. But we will at least see you rest in peace. Well, the brothers are both near the entrance now. There's just one thing left to do. We'll leave these runes here. And hopefully this will protect them from any Falmer. If Khajiit is indeed correct, and it is Falmer that attacked the expedition. But, excuse me. Let's head back now that we've done that. And we will continue. Khajiit hates to say it, but she's seen so many bodies lately. It's so sad every time, but it's becoming, I don't know, it's still shocking, but maybe, I guess the term Khajiit is looking for is she's becoming sort of used to it, I guess. That's sad, isn't it? What can you do? I guess when you're at adventure, you see lots of death.
I can't imagine what happened to the dwarves. How could a race with the capability to build a place like this simply vanish?
That is a big mystery. Khajiit agrees. It's not one she'll likely ever solve. But it is a very interesting question. What would happen to cause an entire race of people to vanish? Like, all of them. It really sounds to Khajiit like it was one of the gods was involved. How else would so many of them go? I mean, if they went somewhere, wouldn't, you know, there'd be some signs, because they wouldn't all, like, go at the same instant. They'd all, like, pack up and leave. And you would see signs, you know, of things forgotten, but no, they're just gone. Right, okay. Okay, this is where the poor Khajiit brothers were living. And she's pretty sure she looked all around here. Yeah. She looked all through here, so it's onward. So we still have at least 2, possibly up to 4 to find. The 2 that vanished may have died, but there was at least 2 more. Let's not step in the water. Is that oil? Or is it just... I think that might be oil. Hopefully we're far enough away from those other ruins that they'll stay. And that Khajiit doesn't have to worry about canceling them. I guess we can double check before we leave here. Khajiit hates the light. It's either hideously dark or hideously bright. And it's in the same area, so you can't see anything. She's always complaining about the lighting, isn't she? Yeah, that is oil. Oh, and that is asshat dispensers. Actually, that's where I'm gonna put another one. Put another one right there. Now, she'll go back to the ice, because that's supposed to be better on these guys. But the fire will ignite the oil, which will give them a bad day, she hopes. Get back, you guys. It did ignite the oil. You're not on fire, are you, Arander? Kodojo? Are...
A healing spell. Its body language speaks eloquently. I hope my vigor expresses the proper amount of thanks.
It does, Kodojo. But it looks like you were okay, so... must have just been knocked over by the explosion. Which is good. Because she didn't actually want to hurt you. She was just trying to give these guys a bad day. Let's see if that helps. Her eyes adjust better. She just gave them a good rub. So normally her eyes, her night vision works very nicely. Oh, there's another one. She thinks she sees a book over there. Yes, this is working much better for seeing in here. A black soul gem. Khajiit does not like black soul gems, but she's going to collect them. And Irander, Khajiit's going to give them to you so she doesn't accidentally fill them. Well, actually, I guess she can't accidentally fill them because she's not going to shoot any intelligent being with them. The Falmer? Tell you what. Since
Mara protect us both.
we're likely to run into Falmer.
Learning how to room, eh? I'll be glad to help.
And Khajiit does want to try the soul trap on them. But if they have a soul the same as we do, that one already has a soul in it. She's not going to give it to you after all, Irander.
I'm ready. Let's continue.
Because it said that if you hold them, your soul can leak into it. And I think Khajiit knows a little bit more enchanting than you do. And, well, she's going to put it in her pack. She's not going to handle it. And it's already full, so she is not going to have to worry about accidentally filling it. But that's a good test, though, to tell if the Falmer are some kind of degenerate Mers. Because they're certainly not like regular Mers like Dunmer or Altmer or Bosmer. She's really sure she's going to run into him here. She just has the feeling. She's seen none of their architecture, but she has this feeling. But this will be a good test, won't it? If she shoots one and it fills a white soul gem, then even though they're called Falmer and they wear sort of clothing and they have weapons, then they're not actual. Sort of like the same way a cat is to a Khajiit, perhaps. These Falmer may be to a Trumer. Not that cats are stupid. They are fabulous at being a cat. And Khajiit rather likes cats, actually. Imagine that. But did we explore all this? No, we haven't. Let's go over here before we go through. I guess we did, actually, because we came up here. Anyway, cats. Cats, however fabulous they are at being cats, do not talk. And they do not look at all or act with the same kind of intelligence as do some of the Khajiit that kinds who look like cats, but they're not. But anyway, enough about that. Khajiit could explain to you all about the different kinds of Khajiit, but there is one that looks rather like a house cat, but is not. But they can talk. So if you were to see one sitting beside a house cat, you might not be able to tell the difference until the one that is not a cat could talk. So, anyway, the whole point of this rather meandering conversation is that cats, there's gas here. Yes, we are going to cast an ice spike, so hopefully it won't set off. Now, so here's a question. Is that gas leaking from that light? The Khajiit shoots that gas with fire, which she has been warned not to do. She's been told by Aunt Shirza that some old places collect... Actually, there is... Khajiit feels like she's missing something in here. Anyway, because there's those areas up there. Interesting. Aunt Shirza said, if you see wavy-looking air when you're in an area, it either means it's gas or it's very poor quality air and you'll suffocate if you're not careful. So what you need to do is you need to... Well, she said she used to shoot a fire arrow into the air and explode it. Because if it explodes, then it's bad, it's explosive gas, and if it doesn't explode, it's bad air. In which case, in both cases, you really shouldn't be walking right through it. But if it's bad air, then you know to breathe and go through it very quickly beforehand. Like, you know, breathe beforehand, rush through it, and you're good to go. But if it's the bad kind of gas, like as in explosive gas, you can accidentally set it off. Oh yeah, that would have been bad. Of course, the unfortunate thing is that we have just announced to all and sundry on the other side that someone's coming, unless they think it was, you know, a random natural explosion. Can those happen? Do you think? I mean, you would think a piece of rock falling down and hitting another piece of rock, if they're the right kinds, flint, could occasionally cause a spark. And so maybe that's what some of these piles of rubble are. Not just falling down, but explosive explosions causing things to fall. Well, that light's still on, so it might repopulate the gas. But at least we don't have to worry about trying to not breathe it. But it's good to know there's those leak. Now, is that a dwarven spider on that table? Okay, there's a spider dispenser. Well, I guess they also dispense those spheres. So let's put one right below it, at least what Khajiit thinks is right below it. Okay. Actually, is that a forge? That doesn't look very dwarven-like, does it? Did you guys just set that off? No, my trap worked. That's what happened. There's another one. Another spider dispenser. Actually, there's two more. Not fire! Rander, could you come here, please? Thank you.
Mara, protect us both.
Could you tell Khajiit exactly what spells you know? It's just right. Khajiit is going to teach you that one.
I'm ready. Let's continue.
And she's also going to teach you this one.
I'm ready. Let's continue.
Excellent. Now, hopefully, that'll give you more choice. Please, when there's oil on the floor, try not to set us alight. Khajiit would appreciate that. A lot.
Say, Khajiit is curious. Did you like her video? Yes? Then please click the thumbs up button. Khajiit thanks you. Brrr.